Yeah, there we are. Okay, so I had some technical difficulties. Sorry about that. What's up, everybody? Joe here from Podcast Rock City, and so I wanted to talk about a few things tonight. There's a few of you in the room. Thank you for coming in. Um, so I saw a thing, and basically, Paul Stanley said that there's no chance for any kind of reunion, I guess, within Peter and Ace. So, what I wanted to do was just take a few minutes tonight and uh, get your comments on that. Paul Stanley says there's no real chance that Ace and Peter are going to reunite. Now, let's see. What do you think about that? Is that a disappointment? Let's see. Um, so would that be a huge man, Scott, how you doing? Oh, nice to thank you. What time is it there? It's got to be, I guess, early morning. I think would it be morning there? Um, Thank you for joining us or me. Jody may be here. He's dealing with all kinds of stuff right now. His girlfriend unfortunately had COVID. I think she's all right though, but Jody does not have it. So, anyway, so I was just wondering. Here's my 12 p.m. Oh, it's the middle of the afternoon. Here's my question to you guys: if Ace and Peter do not get on that stage, even for one song, Rock and Roll All Night, at the end of it all, one song, is that um is that a huge fail for Kiss? Is that a huge failure for Kiss? Is that a how about for you? I want to know how you feel. For me, it doesn't feel right. You got to have Ace and Peter play Rock and Roll All Night at least for the last show. It doesn't have to be 10 songs. It doesn't have to be 5. It has to be them getting up there and closing it out just the way they started it. What do you think? Do they have to have Peter and Ace on the stage for you to feel like this was a success? I got what I wanted out of it. I might not have gotten Peter and Ace to do a tour or a thing like, a big show, but they came out and did one song, the final song Kiss plays on stage on tour. It's a huge failure, but I never believed it would happen, half Ace said. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame was a huge failure. Jake Keller. Thank you guys for joining me. Thanks, Jake. Thanks, Half Ace. Joshua, is it a failure for Kiss? Undoubtedly. Is it a letdown? Yes. Is it a surprise or shock? No. In fact, I don't see either of them getting on stage, especially Peter. Well, dang. So it is a letdown, though. It is. It's one of those things where don't you wish, I know this is silly what I'm about to say, but don't you wish that we could sit these guys down and go, come on, come on. One song. Walk over, everybody hold each other's hands, raise them up. You guys all owe your lives to each other. The lives that you guys have, what would Ace and Peter have to gain? Their fans for the rest of their lives would be able to go, thank you, Peter and Ace. That's what it's. I would like to see all living members come out for a couple of songs. Need more of a tribute to Eric Carr. That's nice. So Ace and Peter, financially, they would make some money, but Bobby's live too. Dang. Yeah, so that's what they would have to gain. You don't look, people were pissed off that they didn't play together at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They're just going to be mad, even madder that they did this whole tour and we never got the final guys. Bobby, I'm looking forward to seeing you too, buddy. Javier, how you doing? 14 of you guys are on with me right now. I know it's a Wednesday night. I just got done watching Chris Jericho have a pizza cutter put across his forehead, fall in a glass, all kinds of stuff. AEW, it's crazy. Let's see. Ace, they could probably work something out with the way they've done nothing but trash Peter and how outspoken bitter he is. It is more likely that they would let Vinny on stage to play. Hell no, I disagree with that. It would be great to see Ace and Peter. I think they are missing out. That's Joshua and Lisa Roberts. Lisa, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Chris says, hey, Joe. What's up? I enjoy coming here on Wednesday nights. I know you guys look forward to the Sunday show. But I look forward to doing Wednesday nights because it's kind of middle of the week. I just got done watching my professional wrestling. Yes, I'm not afraid to say. And I'm always on a high for that kind of thing. I really love it. Yes, we'll be at the Rockin' Pod next weekend for you guys that are going to be checking it out. I don't have the cards that we're giving away. We got stickers. We've got trading cards. We had Podcast Rock City Don Russ style Kiss card style cards made. So if I don't give them all away there, I'll give some away here the Wednesday or Sunday after, and you guys could, maybe we'll have a contest and you guys could win some packs of cards. Let's see. Chris says he's looking forward to Rockin' Pod. That's going to be great. We can hang out. Jake, they've always talked about it being about the fans, but it always comes down to it being about the Benjamins. You are correct about that. Seriously, when was the last time they did anything for the fans? Javier says those cards are awesome. I know you want a set. So you're right. You're right. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm not going to pull any punches. Kiss, they should do this for the fans. Peter and Ace and Paul and Gene should be on stage together. It doesn't have to be for a whole show. It really doesn't. It could be rock and roll all night on stage, every member, and if Ace and Peter are like, I don't want to be on stage with those other guys in makeup. What? Come on. It's really, that's an issue. Uh, it's like get on the stage and play one freaking song. So Kiss fans at the end can say we put a bookend on the end of this thing, and we got to see it exactly how it started with the four guys being on stage. Look, even if Tommy and Eric, I'm sorry, this may ruffle feathers. They have to be on stage for that last song. They've earned it. They've earned it. They have put out records. They have done the tours. They've earned it. They've got to be on stage, even if it's no makeup. Even if they walk off stage so Ace and Peter can do a song with Gene and Paul, and they walk off stage and wipe off the makeup and come on that stage and play a song with Ace and Peter, then I'm fine with that. I'm fine with them being still in makeup with Ace and Peter on there because I'm not a crybaby. I'm just not. I understand that other guys are in the band in the makeup. I'm just get on stage, play the song. That's what we the fans want. And once again, just like you guys mentioned, it's all about the money. It's all about the money. It's always money. Ace even says if they want me to get on stage, they're going to have to pay me. It's like for one song. Here's the thing. That last Kiss show will sell out, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. That last Kiss show is going to sell out with or without Ace, with or without Peter, definitely with or without Vinny. Bruce Kulick, if he's there, it just adds a cherry on the top, and he should be there. He earned it. He was a member of our band before they reunited and ruined the band again. I know what I'm saying right now may piss some people off, but let's be fair. All that happened when you got Ace and Peter back in the band was they brought it back up and then ruined it all over again. One last paycheck, they should just do it. They still make money. I agree. Lisa's right. I should have her on here telling you boys what's up. So that's my opinion. You guys, I'm really curious. I'm really curious about if you knew Ace and Peter, and let's say the band's gonna end with just Tommy, Eric, Paul, and Gene. If you knew that, right? Would you still buy a ticket to that final show? If you knew it was going to be the four guys that are in the band right now, no, there absolutely positively will be no Ace and Peter, and you had the opportunity to go, would you still buy a ticket? Me? Yeah, I'm going. I'm not missing that because a couple of people don't want to do something for me. Look, here's the thing. Okay, all the money that they have, okay? All the money that they have, they earned it. I'm not the type of person that goes, I put them in their homes. I put them in their cars. No, that's not true. They did. They put out the records. They put out the videos. They did the tours. I had nothing to do with that. All I did was go see something that they were producing. However, here at the end, it's time to do something for me. Get on the stage, perform a song. Do you want me to say please? Please get on stage and do one final song with Paul and Gene. I know it sounds silly to say I have to say please, because you would think them sitting at home, they would go, yeah, listen, you've told everybody that I'm welcome to come on stage, so I'm going to come. It's only one song. It's going to be in New York City. I don't live, it's a plane ride here. Can you fly me there? I get. Oh, okay, great, thanks. Did I just have a conversation with nobody? Yes, I did. But that's how the conversation should go. Peter lives in New York or Connecticut or something, right? I don't think he's far from New York. And somebody should call up and go, look, we're all older. We're all make mistakes. We're all stupid. But some people can't say that. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. Let's see. Jared says, of course, he's going regardless. Snake Ships 3131. I would go for sure. Facebook user. you got you got to accept the thing. Lisa says Lisa's going. Jake Keller says should have ended the makeup in 2001. Then they could have done another final reunion tour. Yeah. So that's my whole thing. I saw that headline. It's a couple of days old, but it kind of pissed me off. I'm like, oh, I do not believe that at the end of this tour, if you have Ace and Peter not get on stage with them at least one time, that I consider it. That's what I wanted. My guess, Gene would love to. Paul, no way. That's what Red Barchetta says. In my opinion, I think that I don't know about that Paul comment though. I guess he's the boss, right? So he could outnumber everybody. Does he get to outnumber? Does he get to say no to Gene? Hey, listen, I talked to Ace and I talked to Peter. They said they're going to meet us in New York and get on stage. Paul says no. Is that how it works? I think there's a better chance of the band playing The Elder in its entirety than Ace and Peter playing with the band again. Damn! Snake Ship. Oh, let's see. Snake Hips 3131. I don't know what that means, but it sounds wiggly. Let's see. I think they would love to have Ace, but Peter is the issue. I don't know. All I do know is I'm going to the show no matter what. Paul and Gene are going to get my money no matter what. I'm going to buy T-shirts. I'm going to buy, if it's in New York City, I'm going to the pizza place right across from where they shot the Dress to Kill album cover. Karen, if she's on right now, she remembers the name of Chelsea Pizza, I think it was. I'm having a piece of baked ziti pizza because it was the best damn pizza I ever had in my life. And I'm going to have a pretzel on the street and a hot dog on the street. As long as there's no pigeons landing and the guy's wiping poop off the pretzel, I'll eat a pretzel. What does it say here? They all want it, but only on their terms, and nobody is going to budge. That's Jared. Lisa, Paul is the boss, I believe. Peter can't stand Paul. For 8 minutes? Not even for 8 minutes. You walk out, you go bum 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 ba ba bum. You walk out, you stand next to Gene, so you don't have to touch Paul. Grab hands, you hold them up in the air. We all go, thank you. And then we go home, and half of us get mugged in Times Square. Okay. I want to see King Kong again because I don't remember any of the songs from that play. Karen G, thank you. She says it was the right pizza place. It was called Chelsea's Pizza. If any of you guys get to go to New York, go to where you get the picture taken, like they did where they did it on Dress to Kill, right across the street. God willing, it's still open. Go in there and just order a slice of pizza. It was delicious. It was delicious. I agree, Joe. They all need to get over it. Lisa, thank you. It's that easy. We all agree. They all should get on. Oh, excuse me. They all should get on stage. That was my Chick-fil-A. They should all get on stage and they should all do a show or one song on a show. Or even if they brought Ace out to do Shock Me or 2000 Man and then he went away. And then Peter came out and sang Beth on stage by himself with nobody else on stage. And then at the end, they all come out and play rock. I mean, I'm writing this for them. I don't know that this is a good way to do things. I bet you, you guys have, you know what? This Sunday is our 8-year anniversary of doing this show. Let me tell you guys, the fact that I've been doing this show for 8 years is truly amazing. I'm blown away by the fact that I can do anything for 8 years. That was a marriage joke. If you look, I mean, like, even like I look at, like, I don't really get a chance to go, and when I was first starting, I would look at the statistics, and to see who was listening and who, whatever, and I really cared about the numbers. I wanted them to be high, and that they're high. I mean, a lot of podcasts that talk about one thing would love to be able to have the numbers that we have. All we talk about is Kiss. There's nothing else. So the fact that we're able to get people to come and listen after 8 years of doing this, it's you guys out there just keep coming back because the conversations are good, and thank you very much, because I started this at a really bad time in my life. And it's been awesome. I met Jody and Sonny and Joey, and I met Andrew Kiss, and I met D-Rock, and I met Matt Porter, and I met all the guys. I met so many different people. You guys are all awesome. Chris Sinzak from the Rocket Pod, and Decibel Geek. Chris Sinzak, I've said this on the show before, he sent me a message after I started doing my show. Turns out we went to the same high school. We didn't know each other, but we went to the same high school, and I'm older than he is. So I think I might have been graduated before he got there, but still. All right, enough of that. 8-year anniversary. What I'm going to ask for the guys to come on the show this week. I don't know if Joey's going to make it because, he's on tour with Eric Martin. If they're coming to your town, make sure you go. I would say let's all write our final show. Kiss set list, and how it all ends and where it's at. That's going to be our show. Let's see. Without a doubt, PRC is my favorite Kiss podcast. Hands down, Jake, you are awesome. Oh, man, I love you guys. Miss Brent and Rock. I get it. I know you guys all used to do that. I would, it's just, it gets hard sometimes. Let's see. Kiss has made my life better in difficult times for sure. Ray. It has. I always go back, man. I got a magazine. I don't know where it is. Here. Oh, here's some of them. Let's see if I can put this up here. There's like so many freaking magazines in here. Let me show you guys something really cool. Let's see. I hope it's in here or I'm going to look silly. This is some of my magazine collection. Do you guys have this? This is the weirdest thing, isn't it? Do you guys have this? I'm just wondering. Bananas. I know as a collector, if somebody else was doing this right now, I would be dying to see what was in their box. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it. Music Life. I guess I'm not going to come across it. I had Kiss Fever here. Oh, that's 16 magazine. Those are all... Oh, here it is. Here, this is the thing right here. This right here, and it says, Ace says, how to meet us It's not impossible. In this magazine, I used to lay in my bed in my room and read this magazine over and over. This magazine has been through the work, like it is a rundown. If anybody wants to get me a better copy, let me show you guys something. I got this magazine, my mom got it for me, and I opened it up and I started reading it. Now I know I'm imagining a lot of you guys have them. Lisa says she collects magazines. That's awesome. You should go and read them. Sometimes I just sit down here in my KISS room and read these magazines. Now here's the cool thing. Except for the fact that they used a couple of pages for Scott Baio and Rex Smith, I was going through this magazine, and let's see if I can find it. I will find it. Let's see. So I'm going through this magazine, and God rest my mom's soul, my house wasn't big. It was small. I lived in a very small house. We didn't have a lot of money. Somehow my mom and dad were able to get me to concerts and to get me a little bit of KISS stuff when I was a kid. Not a ton. We didn't have a lot of money. Let's see. On the green one with the unmasked pics in it. Oh, the green one. That's what it's called. Yeah. So I saw. Look at that. I went running through the house. Mom! Gene Simmons without makeup. And she probably said something like he was ugly. I don't know. Oh, she always thought he was the devil. Not really. But anyway, this magazine, I mean, this is my band. This is and I don't worship KISS, although it looks like it. It looks like I worship KISS, but I do not worship KISS. I love them. They're my thing. Just like I don't know how many of you guys could say KISS is my thing. There are a lot of you guys out there that also have Cheap Trick as your thing and Van Halen as your thing or Motley Crue or Metallica or whatever. KISS is it for me. Dakota, good evening. I have that magazine from when I was a kid. Yes, it's so memorable. I need to put this in a place where I can remember where it's at. I have a few other things in here. Maybe I can share with you guys. There's a few other. KISS was in more People magazines than you know. Let's see. All right, this one right here. Did you guys ever see this magazine? People magazine, Joanne Woodward and Paul Newman. Check this out. This is one of those things that makes me giggle, okay? Lisa said she only collects KISS. Lisa, this is what I want you to do. If you don't mind, take a picture of your collection and put it on and I don't know why I'm pointing over in this direction because my Facebook page isn't over there. But put it on our Facebook. Take a few pictures. Everybody do it. Take some pictures of your KISS stuff. Put it on our Facebook page. So look, this is July 21st, 1975. KISS is new. Notice they are the last 2 pages of the entire magazine. Okay? The last 2 pages of the entire magazine. This has to be the first time they were ever in People magazine. Did somebody message me? That's Joey Casada right there. We're talking about what happened to Chris Jericho tonight. If you guys don't know, I promise you, go watch AEW. Okay. Have you guys ever seen this? Let me know, yes or no. Do you own this? Is this in your collection? If not, go online and order it. You can get it through eBay. It's usually about $10. And I think it's one of the earliest interviews with them It has to be the first interview with them in People magazine for sure. And to me, it's awesome. And there's even like some funny quotes in there, and there's stuff about they talk about the explosions and uh and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Let's see. There's a lot of stuff in here. I got a couple of these. I'm still looking for the other two of these. If you guys have extra copies and you want to sell them, I have Peter and I have Gene. I need Ace and Paul. Now we're just going through a wish list. I don't want to do that. Jake says he's never seen that People magazine. What I like to do is find out. I like to find out, when Kiss was in certain magazines and go and get them because, dang, I got a ton of magazines and I love to read them, especially the old articles where they're green and they don't really know what to say, like Gene saying that he was a vampire or some shit like that. Anyway, okay. So in the end, I think we all can agree that if Ace and Peter at least do not get on stage at the end and do one song at least, rock and roll. Okay, here, let's take a quick poll. There's 18 of you in here. If Ace and Peter get on stage at the end and do Rock and Roll All Night with the band, are you satisfied? Yes or no? Hit me with an answer. Yes or no? I'll wait. For me, that's yes. If they do not, I'm disappointed. But one song is all I'm asking. Finish the night with there's a yes, Lisa's yes, Scott's yes. I know there's some lag maybe where you guys, depends on where you live. Chris, yes. One song, that's all we're asking. So let's see. Dakota is not satisfied. Jake says he could care less. Thank you, Jake. Ray, it would be better than nothing at all. If Vinny plays, then we will all be satisfied. Need Beth, shock me, rock and roll all night. So, it's a little mixed. Anyway, so this Sunday on Podcast Rock City, we do it live, just like I'm doing this live. It's our 8-year anniversary show, and the topic of the week will be make your Kiss final show set list and talk about how it would go. Man, I don't know if we've done that already, but I'm going to go with a no. But Sonny will be messaging me later going, dude. But we'll still do it because it's fun. Do you have the magazine of their first centerfold? It was a guy. Oh, really? A gay magazine called After Dark? I don't have it. But I do think that Sonny has a bunch of those magazines, so I'll have to ask him. I'm kidding. That's a joke. Yeah. So, man, I bet that's a good one. I'm going to have to find it now. After Dark on eBay. I'll order it. I'll have to, I don't know. Is it nudes? I don't, I'm fine. Okay, so you threw me for a loop there. All right, so that's the show. 30 minutes on a Wednesday night. We talked about it. It's yes, we'd be disappointed, and no, some people could care less. If Kiss gets on stage, did anybody get a $20 Kiss ticket? No, they just started selling those. Karen and we like to get seats right where Paul lands. When Paul lands on the thing, we get to be close to Paul, and I don't have to run over. The $20 Kiss tickets are on sale right now, I think through Live Nation. Is that right, Lisa? I think that's who did them. Live Nation, $20 Kiss tickets. Can't beat that. Is it lawn? Is it a lawn seat? I think it's a lawn seat. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you. Remember, come and Come and hang out with us. Sunday, 5 o'clock Eastern Time. This show is completely interactive. You guys get to give your opinion. We tell everybody your opinions. It's a lot of fun. And yes, lawn seats. $20 to see Kiss on the farewell tour. I may have, if they're playing anywhere else, I may have to do that. I'm gonna have to go. Karen, get on the web. You know me. In what I think, I love pod. I don't even know. What I'm gonna say is I love podcasts, and I love Kiss podcasts, most of them anyway. And you're gonna hear the commercials if I can get to the end for all the ones that we love right after this. In 3, 2, 1. Peace.